Okay, so what I did in our second piece on how to create a box in HTML and CSS is I did the rotation for each of these little divs. So I have div 1 and div 2, and one is red, and that is my div 1, and that is up here. Red. They're both 100 by 100 with 10 pixel solid black borders, and they're both rotated 20 degrees. But this div 2 is right here, and its background color is orange. I forgot in the HTML when I was watching this that I need to put quotes around my div 1 and quotes around my div 2. So let's go ahead and fix that. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and build a div 3. And when we build a div 3, instead of a transform rotate, we're going to do a transform matrix. And then in our parentheses here, we are going to have 6 numbers. And the 6 numbers are going to stand for different positions in our window. And it's going to make our box look like it's rotating in 2-dimensional format. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and give us a little more room here. See this div number 2 in our HTML window? We are just going to highlight it, and on our keyboard hit Control C or copy, make some space, Control V. So now we have another div 2 down here. But instead of it being a div ID, unique ID, div 2, we're going to have div 3. Okay, and so it should be down there. It just isn't styled div 3 because we don't have a div 3 over here yet. And that's easy enough. You know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go ahead and in my CSS window, I'm going to highlight my style for div 2. And I'm going to hit Control C on my keyboard and then Control V. And then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to say, give that style to my div 3, which is right here. So now my div 3 should look exactly like my div 2, and it does. Now, instead of this being orange, I'm going to go ahead and change it to yellow so we know what we're talking about. So my div 3 is now yellow, 100 by 100 with a 10 pixel border, padding 5. It's rotated 20 degrees. All right, fine. Let's go ahead and let's check it out. Yep, looks like the exact same thing as the other ones. Let's go ahead and change that transform now to matrix. And now we're going to have, I think we needed to put spaces there. Okay, so let's put spaces there. And looky there, cool. Neat. And if I change these, let's put that as 10. Oh man, look at that. That is crazy big. You can't even see it. And how about I change this to 5? And it slants completely upwards. Then I change this to 2.5 and it gets really super skinny. And let's change this to 10. Whoa, that's really cool. Okay, and let's go ahead and fork this. And go to settings. And instead of rotated many boxes, let's put matrix 2D boxes and save.